Okay, we're live. Everyone can see my hand. Just gonna put in my microphone now. Okay. Okay. Hi, Katie. Good, Paul's here. Hi, Charles. I didn't see you last week. Were you here? There may be a couple weeks that you weren't. Hold on here. I'm gonna turn off my dishwasher. Hi, James. Maybe it was James who missed last week. One of you guys missed. Hi, Noveline. Hey, Izzy. How is you're in New Zealand. How's it going? Hi, Donna. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Bobby. Bobby? Bobby, yeah. It was me. Okay, well, I'm glad you're here, James. Hi, Barbara. I'm so glad you made it too. Hey, Rachel. Let's see. Hey, Michelle. And Denise is here. Lisa, Mina. It's wonderful. I'm so glad. And Linda, I was gone last week too. Okay. And Nina is here. Linda. So nice to have you guys here. It just brings comfort to me. Thanks, Stephanie, for asking. I'm doing well. It is a madhouse. Still school. Still school. Are you guys kind of on the cusp where you may be hearing about some cancellations? Hi, Carissa. Hello, Will. You got good news about the issue that's going on. I can't wait to hear about it. Hey, Tina. Woo woo. I'm so glad everybody is here. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up as you're coming through. We're talking about one of my very favorite topics, homeschooling. Let me know in the comments if you or your neighbors or family members are having to do homeschool at home if your kids are not going to school right now. I think, Paul, you're going to have to read me, James. Okay, it might be gone or the curve might be flattening in the beginning or mid-April. Oh, I hope so. Yay, I know. I'm so glad, Carissa. Yeah, you guys say hey to Tina. She's here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, Charles, about your jobs. And hopefully it is temporary. And
North Carolina. Her daughter's a teacher in North Carolina. She's doing online teaching for her students.
I think that is okay. One of the girls that we pick up in homeschool, not homeschool, carpool, her mom does the same thing and has been busier. So she's been getting lots of lessons in. It's just a really weird time difference. So she's up like in the middle of the night almost. So yeah, if you're having your kids home right now, you guys just let me know really quick. My niece is a teacher in North Carolina also. Yes, my niece. That's just so weird to say, huh? When my niece was 3 is when I was pregnant with Isaiah. And I remember she loved her lipstick, her lips, her chapsticks. She'd call them lips. And I'd say, now, Savannah, you're going to babysit for free, right? And she's like, free. We're just trying to get her to commit. How's Elijah doing with his ears? Yes. Okay, that's a lot. They may close for the year. Yes, there's a lot of talk of this kind of stuff. So our school district is closed until April 14th, but then it kind of, they have to make the decision. They've closed the strips. They are now enforcing like police control to start closing non-essential businesses, which when you think non-essential, there's a lot of non-essentials. The essentials are basically food, product that needs to ship through, paramedic, healthcare, even daycare, childcare. So there's some things that are, hey, Sandy, those are essential. So the things that are right now, our kids are asked to stay home. They have given some websites for the kids to kind of go on as, optional. But some school districts may be a little bit more stringent. Like they might say they have these packets to fill. They have to go to school online. Let me know in the comments if your child is required to go to school online or have packets from their teachers. Hello, Stephanie. My kids are all home. I didn't want them to go. Yes, Totally agree. And they may be shut till September here. Yep, totally understand that. And there's talk about that happening here too. My job is going to be 3 days 1 week and 4 days the next. I heard that a lot of countries are staggering shifts just to help with paychecks as well. Yes, he's missing school. He doesn't care. What? He's not missing school. Is that what you said?
I said Kobe doesn't.
No, he's a senior. He's kind of ready, but that might change how he even graduates. They may have to mail a diploma, where we'll have to keep you posted on that. I did see that the Binghams are doing it online. I think their school district was prepared for this. I think they were just prepared for snow days and all of this, so this was a perfect transition for them.
The Bingham's parents got sent home, they said.
Yes. Okay, so they are like somewhere in Europe, I believe. I know they sent a lot of senior missionaries home. Sandy, her name's Michelle. Yeah. So yeah, we are getting, we actually got news. Are you writing that down, Paul? The church is actually going to be expecting a tremendous amount of missionaries to be coming home. First, they have to quarantine or self-quarantine for 14 days, and then they'll probably get reassigned to the United States. So anybody, I think they're just going to kind of stagger them back from countries that are in more of a hot spot, so to say. Tina may be still here. So we expect, what did you say, Paul? There's like 10,000 missionaries abroad?
10,000 foreign. They're serving foreign countries.
Yeah.
That they're going to start sending home.
So he says, I don't know if you heard that, 10,000 missionaries that they might need to start reassigning for the local areas, for the states, United States, which is, a good plan. So there's some accommodations that are happening already now. Isaiah is doing great. They're on like a self-lockdown or self-quarantine. They haven't been exposed, but they're kind of like the rest of us. We have to stay home. So he has a schedule. He sent it to me, and it was like a block schedule, like where they go outside for half an hour to exercise. Then they read their script. They study their scriptures. They do some genealogy work for an hour. They do some, it's like blocked, and I loved it. And Isaiah's mind, he is, that is so helpful for him, really. He gets to talk to us now twice a week, and we can, I don't know if he can text me every day, but I do send maybe like every other day or so a little bit of a text about different updates, and he gives me a thumbs up. So I think that's kind of cool. Anyways, he's doing great, though. He's in great spirits. He and his missionary companion do not suffer from, diabetes or any heart conditions or asthma or anything like that. So I think they'll be probably still partnered up, I would imagine, for the next 6 weeks as well, as they kind of go every 6 weeks. You could probably hear some talking in the background. The boys are all playing games together in the other room. Isn't that so sweet? Okay, so if your school district does not, is asking you to stay home and they're not giving you any work, are you doing anything with your kids, like to help educate them? I've been homeschooling some kid now for like the last 13 years, I think. It's been a long time. So Ezra right now is our last one, and he's kind of been going this last year, but we'll probably go back to school this upcoming year. We'll just see. That's kind of up in the air still. But I tend to do homeschooling. There's programs you can do, of course. There's so much out there. But I tend to find a lot of my stuff, like workbooks and things like that, on Amazon. So if you go on Amazon and you look at like math books, it'll show you like math books, right? He did. Poor Ezra. If you are looking for vocabulary or spelling or anything like that, all of those things will be on Amazon, and it'll be really, I think it's less expensive than going to the stores. Let's see. I'm teaching them to cook and clean and pack boxes. That's okay, Tina, too. We're just continuing. Right now, my older kids, they're just helping me clean. They're just kind of helping. I'm just letting them kind of do their thing. they're partaking in the stuff at home. But for Ezra, this is his routine. So this is what we're doing. If you get to, I'm going to show you some of the books that we have. If you feel like you need to supplement a little bit more and your school districts haven't, these books probably cost me about $10 or less from Amazon. And they have different grade levels. Hello, Jen. And these are all I love science. Science is such a favorite of mine. And this just requires a notebook, and they can put it right into the notebook. So easy. And then of course, language for their skills. But you could see Ezra's moved out of first grade and into second grade stuff. So you could do that too, and it gets here in a couple of days. So check Amazon for sure. And then I will tell you guys, supplements, if you just want them to read something and have a few questions for comprehension, there is a wonderful website called superteacherworksheets.com. superteacherworksheets.com, and you pay the membership. It's $25 for the whole year, you guys. It has grade levels from preschool all the way up to 6th grade, and as all the way up to 6th grade, and you can do all these printables from math, language, science, handwriting, spelling words. That's what I use for. Hi, Kylie. That's what I use for Ezra's spelling. Is they have grade level lists every week, and so there's 30 weeks I think in each grade level. So, and then they have activities to do. It is honestly the best resource for supplementation, or if you're just trying to get together a program or something you can do with your kids. Let's see. The market I went to had 3 security guards in the parking lot. Yikes. Welcome back, neighbor. You quarantine or back to... Okay, so you're talking to Amy, right?
Katie has a daughter with autism. She doesn't know what to do. She's stuck with what's perfect.
Okay, Kat, is she verbal or nonverbal, Katie? So these the Super Teacher Worksheets .com, you could go, if your child is struggling, you could go to grade level below, or even a couple of years below, or if they're in 3rd grade and they're just advanced. Okay, so you're going to need to do a lot of hand motioning. I know some people who are refining small motor skills. I know some people that have used pictures and made them into folders, and then let them showed what they wanted to do to try to get them to be more independent. That might be something you maybe are already working on, of course. So this is Ezra's folder, and I write down everything in here, and then when he's done, it's got a little checkbox here, and then we just check it off. He's done. And if he doesn't do it, sometimes it'll just get carried over to the next day. And it just works like that. So you guys, tell me what's going on in your neighborhoods right now. Are you able to get outside? Because, man, today is the best day ever. It's 70 degrees. It's sunny. We let the kids ride their bikes. It is awesome. Oh, I heard about the National Guards. I heard about that, Charles. So I hope that it doesn't get crazy. I hope it doesn't get crazy. Our company is allowed to use online doctors for free. Yes. And so there are a lot of actually online doctors. If you look on your apps on your phones, we can go outside for hiking in the parks, but we need to stay 6 feet away. Yeah. We were our neighbors. We all kind of let our kids get outside and play, or ride bikes. But when they get too close, we're don't touch. And then when we sit our chairs more than 6 feet apart. They have 7 policemen. Oh, that's just crazy, right? Now, let me know in your communities, do you have groups that are passing out food to whoever wants it, or who are older, senior citizens or disadvantaged? Our school district is still doing food pickups for the kids. I'm worried about getting out because, yes, you should. Kylie, you should see if maybe you have a friend or a neighbor who could do that. If you have low immune systems, I would definitely be very careful, for sure. 64 in Oregon. What a beautiful day. Churches are handing out food. Yeah. See, our school district, if you go to one of the local high schools, they have like a driving area where you can just go drive through, I guess, and pick them up. And they had police. I went to one just to go try it out. And there were police there too. So just to be careful, you guys. We tried it out, and so we know if that's an option, and it was a very easy process.
Linda said she can't, with all the craziness, she can't wait to do a general conference, guys.
Oh, I hear you. Oh my gosh. And so this last week was just our first week in this kind of stay home phase of ours. And man, it was like a long week. And you could hear Kobe, my oldest or second oldest, he's lost his job temporarily, and myself as well. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reconnecting right now. All right.
Fast forwarding.
All right. Okay. Is it going up again?
Yeah. Now you're good for a second.
Okay. Let me know if you guys. I said the same thing, Charles. I think too many people are using the. I'm starting to lose it. Okay, you guys, let's see if we can keep talking. But if I cut it out, and I'll keep trying to come back up.
You can ask what people have stocked up on, or how you doing on there.
Is everybody doing good on their supplies and food? You got any freezer filled your freezers, or maybe canned goods? Are you guys okay? Thanks, Mina. Love to do the thing. Yes. Yeah, and check in on your neighbors if you're stocked up. We've been checking on our neighbors as well. Yay, I'm back. I think everybody is on the internet, and so it's messing up mine even more. Nobody's even on, just me and Paul right now. So far, yay! There comes the questions in the comments. Okay. Vitamin C, good. Keep your immune system working. I know a lot of people are talking about elderberry right now. Good. Several months. I always stock up for the winter. Yeah, because that's kind of your routine. I think that's perfect. So for people that don't stock up, this is kind of a new thing for them. So just try to have it. I mean, you can still go to the grocery stores. They're just very picked over. So it'll be funny. I actually have a grocery haul coming up, and I'll let my rollers know first that I call it my mystery grocery haul because I didn't really know what I was getting. But we still did pretty good. Our whole time. Yes. That's Sandy, we have a lot of checking in on each other too, and it is actually, it's going to bring people together for sure. So I'm so glad that you guys are a part of that. James, I'm so glad you are a part of something as well. And if you aren't a part of a little group that's checking in on each other, you could also just when you're walking outside, just asking neighbors if they're doing okay. That would be appreciated, I'm sure. But if you have a weakened immune system, of course, you should hold off and just at least be proactive about keeping yourself safer, of course. So you guys, I'm so glad to hear. I'm sure some of your families are homeschooling, but if you have any questions about homeschooling, just let me know or ask away. Okay, we're okay for now. We still do our weeklies. Yep, I'm kind of the same place. Izzy, we're doing our weeklies as well. It's just kind of more of a mystery because I don't know what I'm gonna get, what I'm gonna find. So I just kind of make do with what we are finding with, and I'm just trying to stock up a little bit too. But we've had a good connection of people reaching out, and of course our family has we are constantly updating, of course. So you guys, I'm so glad that you guys are all here. Let's hope we get some stimulus. I know, you guys, wouldn't that be amazing? That would be so amazing. So they're expecting 2 checks in the U.S. And so I don't know how that's going to all work out, if it's going to come as a check or deposit, or I don't know how that all works. But They're expecting 2, so we'll pray for those times because that'll come in handy. Let's see, for sure.
Are your stores limiting their hours? Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. All of them. And a lot of the stores are hiring because they need people to help stock up the shelves. So if you're out of income, that may be something you can try is some of the stores. I saw an article that Walmart was going to hire 150,000 people just to stock. I wonder if she will have her procedure. I heard that if it's not emergency, that they are canceling all of that. So like dentists have even closed unless it's emergency. So a lot of dental and orthodontic kind of care has slowed down. So ours are limited.
Okay. The shocking game, guys.
My boys are playing games and being fun. So I like the giggles. I don't like the yelling.
No, Charles.
Vegas Strip is dark. Yes.
They took the lights off for a little bit on Earth Day just to.
Yeah. So yeah, every so often the strip will go dark for certain causes like Earth Day. I feel like they've done something else too, not just Earth Day.
October 1, maybe.
Maybe October 1. Yeah. I know the mayor of Las Vegas is really trying to get these to stop or to make the strip come back to life since it's the money maker for our whole state. But you can't put people at risk of contracting illnesses. It's not smart. So, anyways, you guys. Yes, Las Vegas Strip is dark. Ultrasound showed enlarged. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Jen. I keep trying to read some of the... I'm reading some of your comments, and I'm just praying for your family right now. So you guys, can you believe that I'm only like 120 new subscribers away from hitting 10K? Oh, look, it got dark here. A cloud just went over the sun, in front of the sun. Definitely sending prayers. They had to get someone to come out and do the stitches. Ay, ay, ay. It's probably somebody that came better. They came out to you for sure, Katie. Can you believe it? Like 10K. Amazing. It's only taken a few years, or 2.5 years. The boys right now are laughing. Can you hear them? They are playing that electricity game. The shocking, yeah. And so they're trying to shock each other. Let's see. Yeah, I hope so too. I got like 600 so fast. Let's see. California, New York have the most accounts. Yes, they do. And actually, California has been battling it for a while. New York just went hyper crazy with it, didn't they? They didn't have hardly any, and then all of a sudden, like, thousands of them have it. So, what a crazy... This is all going to be very crazy that we all get to watch it and see it happen in real time. But you guys, my heart is, like, hurting for Italy and for Spain. Hey, you guys. So yeah, those numbers are like for me frightening, and how we are not for us being responsible and already being staying at home will hopefully, like you said, James, hopefully will help that curve. But with the possibility of that, we're only like about a few weeks behind them, kind of. So I hope that everybody is being like really careful and making good decisions. So the boy said, "What?" I know, like, what? What are you doing? I'm staying away from the gram. Oh, that's tough, Misty. I'm so sorry. But you know what? Hopefully it's just short-lived, and gratefully technology can help still connect us to FaceTime our loved ones for sure. So with that said, Sandy, we're going to be FaceTiming you soon. Yeah, we need to stay strong and be optimistic. And this too shall pass for sure, you guys. Well, I'm so glad that you came out. I need a yummy sweet treat with the little. Yes, I'm gonna actually look for. I have a recipe that I'm gonna work on next week. I'll give you a hint. It's a cookie, so well, that'll be fun. But it'll be so good to kind of get into that baking mode. I kind of feel like I've been cooking a lot lately because I have like a lot of fresh food, so I have to cook.
Oh, there.
Oh, I'm making beans back here, some pinto beans. And so I told my neighbor I would send her some, but then I put them in baggies and save some for me and put them in the freezer. So I'm the only one that likes beans in my family. Well, in my house. Coconut cake. Okay, so if you look at my videos, I have a yummy coconut poke cake. Oh, it's so good. Yes. So I love eating beans with white rice. That's my favorite. They are expecting us to go, ay. That's a long day. Texas Day, Brazil. Yeah, they have a good one for sure. Yuck. Beans and white rice or coconut? I just tried to make your strawberries.
Izzy's from New Zealand. She better not dislike coconut.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's crazy long days for sure, Amy. Beans are... I'm used to them, so... My dad says if you sprinkle garlic in there, so it's cooking with garlic powder, that it helps with the digestion in that way. Yeah, Paul likes jelly beans. Izzy. You know, there's some places around town for like Mexican restaurants that have such good refried beans. These ones are just whole beans, and I actually love whole beans, but a good refried bean in a burrito, oh, that's the best. We do have some jelly beans right here in my little stash of candy right here for the kids.
That's the limit of what they can eat per day.
Yeah, I think I mentioned that in the video, right? I think on my vlog. Or maybe I have one video coming up. But this is my like daily little, I put out some controlled candy and I say that's all we get for the day. That's it. So you guys, I'm so glad you guys are here. I don't soak the beans first. I just kind of put them in the crock pot, get all the icky ones out, rinse them out pretty good, and then get them going. That'll be done in like 6 hours. So I put some salt, like maybe a teaspoon and a half to 2 teaspoons. And then I'll check them at the end. And then if they need more, I'll just add some more. So, and then I sprinkle garlic powder all on the top of the water. And then it kind of gets all in there. So pretty easy. My favorite beans are ones from Costco. They're the cleanest. So that's why I can do that. I've bought bags of beans from other places. You're going to have to really rinse those ones out and wash them out a lot longer than Costco ones. So you guys, love you guys so much. You guys stay healthy and have a wonderful week. I'll be posting up on Instagram if you guys want to chit chat with me there or send me any direct messages about anything that's going on or any recipes you'd love to share. But you guys, we're getting through this. Make good choices. Wash your hands and stay 6 feet apart. So you guys have a wonderful week and stay healthy. Bye, you guys. Paul, I was pointing up to Paul's comment. He's a meat eater. Yes, stay strong. Hashtag Rollas. Bye, James. Bye, Katie. Who is above that one? Let's see. Bye, Paul. Bye, James. Bye, Mina. Bye, Sandy. Bye, Barbara. Oh, thanks, Izzy. You too. Right back at ya. Bye, Nina.